Just Vibes is brought to you by Johnny Walker, 2131, Betway, and Flame Condoms. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, my name is Sofa and I'm back on your screens again to bring you another beautiful episode of Just Vibes. Always bringing you great conversations right here with great people, having amazing fun moments over here. I love hosting Just Vibes. I don't know what I'll do without Just Vibes. And every single person that watches us. So thank you so much for watching Just Vibes. Today is going to be no different. It's only going to be special because I have beautiful people here with me and we're going to have, like I said earlier, a great conversation. And so welcome to everybody.
Thank you, madam.
It's like you didn't hear the first welcome.
Oh no, we figured there was a continuation to the continuable.
Right.
You understand?
So let's do that. I'm going to let you introduce yourself and then I'll introduce a new person. Yes, I literally just left you hanging.
All right, ladies first. Yeah.
Okay. Did you say
Yeah, he's a feminist. You babs who like.
Wow.
No, feminist doesn't necessarily mean.
I have nothing against being the lady in the room, but for you to make it seem like a bad thing, like me as a feminist.
No, which
can't
bad?
take that.
I'm giving you the opportunity to present yourself first.
Okay,
I'm putting
you know what?
before me.
Okay, Fahim.
Yeah.
Let's go, please.
Baby, you know you have to do it for me.
You know what? I don't even know why I decided to give you this.
No, but then he said you have to.
Yeah,
it's a
I'll
command.
just do it. So we have Fahim, the dream.
Thank
How
you
are you
very
doing?
much. I'm good.
I like your shirt. What does it say? Friday.
Even
Yes.
though it's not.
Perfect. Great.
Yeah.
I love it. I love Fridays. And then we have.
BIGGLES.
I'm waiting for the day you
Big
say
goals.
something else.
Oh, how can I say something else? It's like exactly. Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do too much. And then finally we have a new entry, a new guest, by name Paddy.
Yeah.
Am I right?
Yeah,
So
you're
would
right.
you like to tell us a little bit about yourself before we move on?
Well, I'm Ishraba Paddy, and everybody calls me Paddy.
Can you speak up a bit?
I'm Ishraba Paddy,
Okay.
and everybody calls me Paddy.
Okay.
You know what I mean, yeah, that's my
Yeah,
name.
when I Paddy be
Everybody's
that.
Paddy.
Yeah.
Probably everybody in Paddy.
People
But-
actually think it's my
I was about to ask.
nickname, but
That's
that's my
your
real
real
name.
name.
Yeah,
Do you have any haters or you only get paddies?
bro. You know more the
You know.
haters there. You don't get.
I also know
Paddy
someone
safe
by
no,
Paddy.
actually.
I
Paddy
know
safe.
someone by Paddy too, but that's a girl.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And she had a hard time in school because everybody thought she was lying. That
That
was her
her name
name.
was
Her name was Paddy.
Yeah.
Reverend
Yes.
Paddy.
Reverend Paddy. You never go clock him until you clock him.
Bro, you never go clock out you clock. I
I
just thought
fucking
he was
just
called
clock
that
out.
because he was so friendly, bro.
Yeah.
He's like the friendliest.
Yeah, friendliest teacher
From where?
ever.
From
high
AIS.
school.
High school,
Oh.
yeah.
Oh, so now you're guessing that's his actual
Yeah,
name.
that was his actual name.
Whoa.
No, he was a friendly guy. Then they call him Reverend Paddy. So
Oh,
Reverend
so you
Paddy,
know-
maybe Reverend Paddy.
Oh, I get that.
Reverend. Damn.
Anyways, before we get into all of it today, we're proudly sponsored by Johnny Walker, Keep Walking, 2131, and of course, Betway. Now, today's Anonymous is very special, right? And this is quite dear to me because I know what it's like when you're in a space. Why are you giving me eyes? I know what it's like when you're in a space and you lose yourself to other people, right? And Anonymous is coming from one person, and she has a story, and I'm going to read it out to us, and then
Right,
we're
for
going
sure.
to dissect it if that's okay. Great. Now, this person says, I have been with my current partner for 2 years, for context.
Wow.
Lately, I feel like it's absolutely impossible for me to have a life outside my partner. I don't feel like a person unless I'm with him. I just exist when he's around. When he goes to work, I just sit and try to distract myself until I see him again. I really don't know how to cope with this or what to do about it, but it's really ruining me as a person. It never used to be like this until about a year and a half into the relationship. I just need some advice. So this is our anonymous case study for today.
She doesn't need advice. She needs therapy. That's crazy.
Well,
Respectfully, of course.
Respectfully,
yeah.
that's the sort of like an obsession. Like,
Mm-hmm.
wow. When he goes to work, she tries to
Distract
herself.
herself. Yeah.
That's crazy.
She said she doesn't feel like a person if he's not around.
Bro,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
So, what do you feel like? Let us know in the comments.
Have you watched Vampire Diaries before?
Yes, I have.
You have. So you know what it means to be side to someone.
I don't.
She's side to him.
I think so.
She's side to him.
It
So you
means
see him.
It's like a telepathic connection.
Yeah, you have
right?
some connection with
Where
the person.
it's like when the person is not around or the person doesn't approve of certain things in your life,
Yeah.
you just need the person to understand you, believe in you, approve of your life and literally everything you
Yes,
do.
in
And
every
these people
single
are
thing.
willing to die for their sires.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like an intense connection with a person where without their approval or their presence, you don't feel like a
like-
person.
Sire.
Like,
Like,
maybe that's where it's from.
yeah,
Maybe that's where it's from. Like, sire.
yes, sire. Like, you know,
Okay.
like, okay.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
but,
maybe it's different thing.
Paddy,
How
what do you
different
think
spelling?
about
Is it a
this?
different spelling?
What do you think about this lady's story?
Before you can actually say something, you need to know how long they've been together
So
and
she
all
said
of that.
2 years.
2 years.
2 years. And yes, though, she can't get over the guy.
It's not like they're broken up. They are still together, right?
Yeah, but anytime the guy goes away, she still needs the guy around and all of
Yes.
that.
It's a big problem, bro.
It's
It
scary.
It means she
It's
not function
scary.
as a person
What's he-
without him.
Damn.
I'm not trying to be a terrible person, but what if he dies?
Exactly. What I'm just trying to say is, it's nice to love the person to that extent, right? It's very textbook, but like practicality. Like we are trying to you have to be a happy person as yourself.
Yeah.
Right. So like, what's your purpose for living? What's your purpose for being a human being? If you are really and truly dependent on this one person, like entirely, it is not cool.
There's this girl in my class that her boyfriend was calling and then he came. You die, I die. That's what she said. Then break up.
Then break up. She die.
No, but
Okay, he not die yet. Maybe if he die, she could die. Yeah, they
Wow.
could break up like
You die, I die.
That's an intense one, but there's a lot of people that are locked in their relationships, and we're going to get into all of that in the conversation right after this break. And you're welcome back. It's still Just Vibes. We're about to discuss something that's going to be a bit sensitive for some people, but if it's not sensitive for you, then I think you're doing well. But before we get into that, Betway says, Charlie, the season is getting hotter and the odds are getting sweeter. Don't be left out of the action. Betway Top Up is here to assist customers with easier deposit options. Look out for the Top Up icon at a Momo vendor near you and deposit cash into your Betway account. Visit betway.com.gh and click on the link to top up, or you can call on 055-2923-771, 055-2923-771 to be a vendor now. No charges on deposits. Bet the responsible way. No under 18. Don't do it if you're below the age of 18. Terms and conditions apply. Regulated by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. Betway, get way more. And so we're going to head into the topic whilst we're looking also at our anonymous case study for today. But before I give us the topic today, what's the final advice to this young lady who doesn't feel like a person without her boyfriend? Because they're not married, though.
You're not married. Hey, Charlie.
hard truth, get a life, bro.
Oh,
Get
Charlie,
a
relaxing.
No, but I said it's hard.
Take
but
your
like,
time.
That's why I said it's
He
hard.
said hard truth before he said
Yeah,
it.
like,
It's fine.
Try and find yourself, and just try and find yourself.
Yeah, for him,
That's what I
briefly.
can
I
say.
feel
before
like
we
she
go
should
on.
talk to someone. She should talk to someone, get a little more busy so she can keep her mind off her boy most of the time. Because you're not supposed to, Charlie, you're not supposed to be head over heels over a guy
Yeah.
like that's not even your husband, Charlie.
Yeah. Even you die.
You die, I die.
Cry, they broke up.
That one safe. Like I will mention your name for you.
We beg you. We beg you.
Okay.
Paddy, how about you?
Well, situation as such, the lady should just get something doing, because if you be ideal, you always go get your mind on him. And if you are busy in the office or busy doing something else, why would you have somebody on your mind 24/7? Like, you feel me?
The devil finding work for idle hands. And you would think it's a joke till you are idle, and something is found for you to do. And so I totally agree with that.
Why you niggas they blame the devil all the time, bro?
No, you see, it's only a saying.
one side.
No.
Let me.
No, I'm not even actually saying the
I agree.
devil. Right? I'm just talking about negative.
I'm just trying to push an agenda. All of you guys who have been blaming the devil unnecessarily, when you know it's you that is causing it. Be there.
Maybe the devil in them, please allow them be.
You see, they've mentioned devil again.
Yes, today, our topic is having a life outside your relationship. Having a life outside your relationship. A lot of people, like, you talk to them, and if you ask them, "Oh, can we go here? I need to ask my man." Like a guy ask him, like, we're going on a trip, or like, can I bring my girl along? Like, they can't live without this person. There are some people that, even in the state of relationship, everything is like about the other person. In some cases, it's nice, till it turns into something else. And like this person is saying, they don't feel like a person. And maybe the other person also stops giving that, back. And then what happens? But there's a whole lot of, conversation that is surrounding this. But first of all, is it important to have a life outside your relationship? And what does it mean to have a life outside your relationship?
I like that you added that second question, because we need to understand what you even mean by having a life outside your relationship, right? So, to you, what is a life outside your relationship?
To me? Oh, okay. So you see, basically, we're all trying to understand what happens when you're in a relationship, right? To have a life inside a relationship and have a life outside a relationship. So to you, what does it mean to have a life outside your relationship?
Yeah.
Intro give me the
Yeah, welcome to the club. It's a usual thing that happens. Just catch it. Let's go.
Yeah, so have a life outside your relationship. It should be independent, It shouldn't depend on your partner 24/7, like every time. Like Ashi said, let's go out. I need to ask my partner. I need to. He or she has not to say everything for you all the time. You also need to, stand up to yourself and make decisions sometimes as well.
Okay.
But it's good to just, seek ideas and, do your own thing. Because I personally wouldn't like if a lady decides for me all the time.
Yeah, I feel like
I won't go out today with my boys and make I go ask my woman there, Charlie. Somewhere,
All right. So now with this understanding, yes, life outside your relationship. You had a life before you were in the relationship.
Exactly, Bob.
So you forfeit to just run it the way you do. But then with the intention or with the mindset that, okay, now I'm not alone, I'm with someone. You understand? That's what a relationship is. You are with the person. So your every action or inaction kind of has a trickling effect on the next man. So you should move in a diligent way that doesn't put that one in some form of state of confusion. But then again, you forfeit still rerun where you were running before. Do you understand? If it's linking your man them, if it's doing shit you normally would, but wouldn't compromise the relationship, that's basically what life outside your relationship is. Exactly. So if it was painting, right, and now you have someone who doesn't necessarily appreciate art in a sense, doesn't mean you should not paint. Because you still need to do stuff for you, like he said. It's not because your woman or they agree. See, if she doesn't drink alcohol, doesn't mean you should not drink alcohol. Like, do you understand what I'm saying? Someone is saying real at the back. And I know that somebody's related. But that's basically what it's like. Be you, but in being you, don't be the beer who is being
Now,
beat.
I'll come back to that because I feel like that is the reason why people do certain things. But for him, let's hear you.
Yeah, me, I feel like we a guy, Papa.
Oh, me a guy.
Yeah, we a
Yeah,
guy.
2 times a guy.
Anyway, so I feel like they say what they say, a relationship is 50-50, right?
Yeah.
Not 150 or not, we don't go overboard. Because already, as he said, you had a life before, right? And if you had a life before, it doesn't get into a relationship doesn't mean you've been killed and you're reborn or something. So don't live your life like according to this person. And plus, I just lost my train of thought.
Choo choo.
Is it bad? You said it should be 50-50.
So it should be 50-50, right? So just like my boy said, it's not supposed to be. Wait, what did you say again? I've lost my train of thought again.
You don't worry, it's fine.
Hey, Charlie, what's going on?
Hey, I can just breathe.
Oh my
I'll
God.
come back to you, but
What's going on?
you were talking about, being in a space where you still have to be who you are, regardless of being in a relationship. Like Fahim says, being in a relationship with someone new doesn't mean you are reborn or anything of that sort. But being in a place where the person tells you be yourself, or you have to be yourself. The person also has to be themselves. But coming together, there's a whole lot of compromise that needs to happen in relationships.
Definitely.
You smoke, your girlfriend doesn't smoke, or let me even use it the other way. Your girlfriend smokes, you don't smoke, right? But you decided to be with her. And so she would have to look at ways to make you feel comfortable when she wants to smoke. What are some of the things that she has to do? Or would you want her to stop smoking, because you're in a relationship now, right? Let's say she stops smoking. You don't even find out the reason why she smokes or anything. Like that's the thing I feel like people don't do. They don't have conversations about trauma and bad habits. They just want to go straight to the solution and fix it and be like, oh, don't do this again. It's not good for you. Why is the person doing it? I'm not saying the reason justifies it all, but what is the motive? You get it? When you get to the motive and get to the base of the problem, that's when you can find out if this is a habit that you can get rid of or you'd have to live with and gradually find a way to curb.
Oh my goodness. Oh
We go
my
fi end
God.
the show.
Wonderful.
We go fi end the
Wonderful.
show.
Charlie.
She said it all.
Oh, you talk.
Yeah. She cook where she cook
Charlie.
council safe.
The council be edible.
Yeah, the council be edible.
It'll be edible.
Edible council.
Kanzo
So-
Tesano.
You guys, what I'm saying is that what does a person do, when they want to be themselves at the same time make their partner comfortable?
Okay, so now becomes a question of self-identity.
Facts.
Do you understand? Like, because this is a very deep topic. You understand? Maybe we go the fool for back, say plenty things, but it's a very, very deep topic. So identifying yourself, who are you?
Yeah.
It's a question that 99% of people in the world
They don't know.
really
They don't want to
know.
answer.
They don't know how to answer.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Who are you? Who do you want to be? All
What
those
do you
kind of
stand
things.
for?
Yeah, what
What's
do you
your
stand
value?
for? Like all those things. And this kind of really plays a role when it comes to a situation like this, because you are this person, you are this package, and you decided to merge this package with this package, right? You mentioned compromise, and then understanding why someone is doing something. So it's really the things. It plenty for my head inside. I don't know how I will convey them to you niggas. So like just link in bio. There's a course.
You know what? Just do it, bro. Just do it.
Just do it.
Just do it.
Just do it.
Okay.
But yeah.
Another reason why I feel like someone might lose themselves is when they are deeply in love. My producer will say, "Love no catch you before." Right?
It's true. It's true. See,
We all know you can't relate.
I can relate. I've done
So
some
have you been
very
lying to
reasonable
us?
things before. I've done some very, very unreasonable things.
and I
before.
know about them.
He
I'm
actually
aware.
outed one
Sure.
in season 1.
Yeah.
Yeah. The one that you walked. I think you gave me.
That one safe is
That
small.
was service.
That one is small.
Are you serious?
Oh, see. Yeah, so you need to go to a level of down badness to be able to build yourself up and be like, nah, what the fuck? Am I really doing this nonsense? Fuck all that. So yeah, right now, I know myself. I know if you can't throw me around again.
Okay,
Yeah.
so in falling deeply in love with the person, is there a way to be deeply in love with the person and still be level-headed and not lose yourself? How can you do that?
If you'll be surrounded with right-minded people, you need people to put you on track. We have a man them going through a very crazy dilemma right now. I'm not going to give details because the details be very detailing. You understand?
Okay.
But it's not you, don't worry.
I can't
But like, it's so crazy because the situation needs him to get influence from a source that's outside of the relationship. Because he inside, he know if he make the rational decision. Right? From a reasonable point of view, X, Y, Z steps is what you should take to make sure, say, you go day in the right frame of mind. But then obviously it won't be easy for him in the relationship to take those steps because
He can't see
the
it.
love catch him.
Yeah.
Right? He's thinking, oh, what if it's really not truly how she is? Maybe it's just the thing she can explain. Maybe I'll understand. All of those things. You understand? So you really surround yourself with level-headed people who can give you some sort of tangible, reasonable.
But what if the person is not willing to listen? Because like you're saying, the person is in a space where...
Oh, then you deaf.
Oh, Tilo.
Then you deaf.
Then you deaf.
Yeah, then you deaf. Because the advice there, you don't have to take it too.
You don't have to.
But then we will say what we have to say. It's like exam. The teacher, they teach you. You don't have to learn. But if you don't pass, they repeat you.
Yeah.
On some
But then
type shit.
what would you say to that friend that's in that situation? Because they are in there and like, is there something you can do to get them out?
We personally.
Yes.
I think you just have to advise them, and they will have to decide whether to take it or
if
not.
If it's advice, right? It's like I'm in a relationship, right? And one thing that a lot of guys or girls, it depends, more girls than guys, don't realize is that when you fall in love and you are there, the person might be mistreating you, right? But the person who's also being mistreated is doing a thing in their mind. And that's why people stay in abusive relationships. They have a picture, right? A healthy picture of the person in their mind. And whenever something bad happens, the mind will automatically go to that happy place and want to stay there because of what they've experienced with the person before, and would like put themselves in denial of where they are. And I feel like the only thing that can actually bring them out is when a scenario is put in front of them, like, can you look at this? But if that scenario is put in front of you, they're like, okay, your girl did this and like, yeah, it's a big deal. Your boy did this and it's a big deal. You can't come out of it.
You see, you've said a lot too, but it really boils down to the person. You can't force them. That's abuse.
Fact.
You understand?
When the person being abused and you
how are
advise
you going to
abuse?
cause the relationship to end? It's a you thing. You are
Okay,
solely
facts,
responsible for that experience.
Yeah.
So what the best we can do is make you see it from a point of view of someone who is not in the relationship and for what it is, what is happening. No, see I'm of outside there, no emotions attached. Because as the guy told me the scenario, we switched on him. Like we switched on her. Because the scenario was crazy.
Very crazy.
It was like, oh, we used to have this very clean perception of her, but then now we know this information. Instant switch. But because there's no emotion attached.
Yeah.
But this is somebody who has found this out, kept it for 3 weeks, and is now telling us, and still is in doubt.
And still is like...
Do you understand? So if the emotional connection is there, obviously it's going to be harder, but you need a couple of people who are level-headed to put you on the right track. Now, I'm not saying it's going to solve the problem, but at least you know you are doing something wrong.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how do you think that a person would be able to build their mind to be like really strong or create, aside having people around you, because really, truly, when you're in a certain space, you might not listen to other people like you're saying. And so what can you do for yourself that's going to make you see things for what it is? Because if I'm in this situation, right, this friend is definitely gone. Would you also say that this friend is in a space where they can't have like their own mind or their own life aside the person they're with?
No, they can't. No.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can always have another life if you're deep in love. But the problem is you always see the person to be like the light at the end of the tunnel. Oh, maybe there's an explanation to this. It's not like this. But those outside the relationship see it for what it is. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I feel like if you see yourself getting to a stage where Charlie, you can't live without the person,
they are saying what can you do to solve it, then you reiterate what's
no, I'm saying
No,
then
that's what I'm waiting for, because I feel like it's coming.
Yes, advise yourself and try and leave it, because like
Advise yourself
it's not marriage, it's relationship, right?
Yeah.
If you feel like you can't live without the person, take a step back.
I totally agree with that.
Take a step back.
Taking a step back is very
There's no
important.
reason why you should be dying over your boyfriend. I'm not saying don't care for them or anything. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying there's no reason why if something goes wrong, you no go chop 4 days. You be east side like,
is that what we're doing?
Share.
Wow.
I said there's no reason why when there's a problem, it's like this person is the only, like God save no fee save you. Like you just make basa. I don't think that should be the end goal. So if you feel yourself getting to a situation like that, I feel like you should take a step back.
You spoke so much, I forget what I want to talk.
Okay, Paddy was going to say something.
Masa, who talk past you?
Well, be always the point where you for step back. Sometimes, if you experience the parts, maturity, the things or the parts. Person just if reason up, for just
reason up.
Yeah, like if wise up, if just broaden your ideas, then things.
But how do you do that?
See, I feel like there's a way that you would have to find it out yourself. There's I don't
your head over heels over somebody, you don't go see.
Okay, wait. See, I see
you.
situations where like some people would break up, then the lady won't do some nasty thing to his body, like he won't hurt himself. Things are such. If you be some open-minded person where you not say like when you be they see things around, you know go do this mess.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
You know go do this thing. You just for.
You see, this topic is so deep, it's so strong that
trust me,
this 1 hour 40 seconds then podcast cannot really entail it. See, truthfully speaking, there's a lot of awareness and self-awareness that needs to be done to be able to step out of a situation and then look at it from a point of view of like, what's the greater good?
Exactly.
Right? Because there was a point in time in my life, these niggas used to call me the greater good. Because
oh my God,
I will find the most rational decision to make the whole thing like move in a positive way. It might not necessarily be the best thing that will happen for the now, because it will be uncomfortable. But that's what has to be done.
Yeah.
For the greater good.
Exactly.
Do you understand? So you as a person, look at yourself. What is the greater good for you? Right? And take that action. You know that's the greater good. Don't forget about the insult you that, and now she did it. Fuck all that. The greater good. That's what's important. And once it's positive, trust me, you know what you've done is positive. You know what you've done is good. So you shouldn't really care about all the other this thing. It's really about the positivity type.
Yeah.
We also, in every situation, for the options,
the pros and cons.
Exactly. Which one, what did they do?
Exactly. Right.
It's like, me, the hardest breakup for me could be like, say, you lose something where they give you your daily income. We are Charlie. So, you go job interview, you fail the interview. No, that means they go kill yourself.
Yeah.
If you kill yourself, that means you end your life. Like you stupidly end your life. But rather, if you come gather momentum, what went wrong, what you for do, make everything right.
Let me play the devil's advocate. Someone will tell you that when it comes to job interviews, right? When you go in there, it will be like, okay, you didn't get the job. There's still more jobs out there that you can go and seek. Even in this Ghana where like there's situations where people are saying there's no jobs, people are still going for job interviews. People are looking for ways to make money. people are going online and whatnot, right? But you can't do the same thing with a woman or with finding a man. You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Sometimes when you get a person, right, they can just be something for you, right? It might not be the most, it might not be the best, but it's just okay. And some people just like to be content in a certain situation. Maybe the person, like, takes care of them financially, right? But is unavailable emotionally. The person might be, a great person, to communicate with, but cannot empathize with people when they go through pain. And it's an all-round thing. So, like, having a balance in life is very important, A little bit of everything. My mom will say everything in moderation. You cannot be a philanthropist, give all your money and have a bad attitude. At a point, people wouldn't even want to associate with you because if you give them money, you insult them. So, like, if they'll collect money from you, they'll collect it in secret. Even that one, because they know you go and say something. You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
There should be a balance everywhere. And so, if I have to be with a person and I've created a perception of them in my mind that makes them seem so great. Maybe they are not great in life, but in my mind they are, and I like to keep it like that. I like to keep it at that. We don't realize how great the mind is in this topic. It's very important, and I feel like all of it. Yes, and all of it stems from the mind. Everybody, you'd have to do things that makes your mind stronger than your emotions. Do things that makes your mind stronger than how you feel, where you can make decisions for the greater good. Because you can be in a space, that this person is everything to you. Why? You cannot explain. Hey, I have to be worried. Like, what does this person do that?
Oh, this thing you said is actually something that is deep. Is in my house. Let me see. There's something that we used to run that we call the persona building. Right.
Okay.
So basically, you ask why, till you can't ask why again, and by asking why, you get to know the true meaning of, like, the reasons why you are doing what you are doing. Do you understand? So you like this person. Why? You list the qualities. Why you like that person? Why do you like this about that person? Then it really takes you down a lane of discovering the reason why you take such an
Charlie flow.
Okay, the reason why you make certain decisions, right? You really get to understand yourself. Why? The why, like you. Just ask why, so you can't ask anymore. And I feel like it will really help you as a person understand yourself better.
I think I agree with that, because a lot of people do things without rationale, just going with their feelings. Someone will tell you, why are you doing it? I just feel like doing it.
I just feel like, no.
And that's okay till something bad happens.
Exactly. Yeah.
But if it's good, you keep going, oh yeah, I had a good feeling and I did this good. But the minute it's a bad feeling and you go and hit that, you need to ask why every single time. And I think that's a great takeaway for everyone who's watching or listening to us. But before we go, how do you set the record straight? I mean, is there a personal life and then like a social life? Should there be that thin line for each person in the relationship? Fahim.
Oh, okay. Yes, there should be.
There should be.
Yeah. You should have a life outside your relationship because you had one before.
What are some of the things that you can use to keep the personal life and then the love life?
Friends. Because if you have a certain group of friends, good ones, and they always give you good advice, you can't trust these people all the time. If your partner has a problem with them or something, you shouldn't cut them off whatsoever. I feel like you should go back to them as your like safe haven, right? And then realize that they are the problem. Because if they were there before you should realize that they mean something more. You feel me?
I get that.
Yeah.
I get that. Paddy? Do you feel like there's a line, How do you set the record straight with your love life and your personal life?
Set the line.
How do you set the record straight? So Fahim is saying friends.
Hold on, AC, he aim you.
Why?
He aim you. I do like so far, Charlie. Hey, that's our camera. Love me. Leave me alone. Oh, come on for that.
Leave me alone.
You know, the mama I know there.
Yeah,
but
I'm sure.
I see some shadow before
Answer
this.
the question.
Anyway,
Shadow.
yeah. So having a personal life and
How do you keep it together? How do you make sure, like, you know, you are not over dependent on your personal life or over dependent on your love life?
Well, I would say, Charlie, the question make you break calm down some more.
Heavy, because
Okay.
it's actually quite vague in a sense. But then, if I want to truly answer this question,
Yeah.
what's the question again, Charlie?
I don't know why.
What's it then? What's the line?
Because no, how do you set the record straight, right?
Yeah.
With having a personal life and a love life. I was asking, first of all, I asked, and you all said, yes, you're supposed to have both, right? There shouldn't be just your love life or just like your personal life when you're in a relationship, because it will affect your partner, that you'd only care about your friends and not about your partner, right? And so both of them are important. We all agree with that, right?
Yeah.
So now he says, right, having friends would help you be able to have that great balance. That's what he said.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
No, this one said, not for a big question. Like, how are you in a relationship and the entire relationship is off that one person? Like, you had a life before that person.
You see, that's the thing. When you say it like that, a lot of people feel like when they get into a marriage or a relationship, nothing else matters.
That's a very sad life.
It's not necessarily, because, excuse me to say, people can be trash.
Damn.
And so when you find a person that makes sense and can cover up a void where maybe some friends leave when they are not around, you'd want to give your life to the person, not
I get you. Like, see, I understand where you're coming from.
So
you want to give your, like, see, listen, we're saying a life outside of the scenario you give when we began this whole thing. Not being a person when the person is not around.
Yeah.
That's what we are trying to avoid.
Exactly.
Like, you have a life. Live a life. I don't know how to explain it.
So that's why he's saying have friends. I was going to say that to keep a balance, you have other things to do, like hobbies, things that interest you. You know, like for me, for instance, if maybe, because I know my friends have lives, and so maybe they might be going through things. If I can't reach out to my friend, doesn't mean all hell should break loose, and I can't reach out to my boyfriend too. I have things that I would love to do. Go watch a movie, go running. There's a whole lot of things I'd love to do that can keep
What I would say
that
is,
I enjoy, not this I'm doing it to distract me.
Now
No,
I
that I
understand you.
enjoy to keep me not overly dependent on the person I'm with, or overly dependent on my friends either.
I understand. So what I would say for you is find yourself.
Great.
In finding yourself, you will find the right friends, you will find the right hobby, you will find the right things that make you without having to necessarily need your boyfriend. Oh, I'm talking to you on it, party. But like, why is that? What I'm saying is not the inside.
No.
Okay, we have to go, so finish up.
Yeah, basically, find yourself, find a purpose for living, and it's gonna be alright.
Definitely, I agree. Find a purpose for living, so you are not overly dependent on someone's child. Cannot necessarily, probably might not even know how to take care of themselves. Anyways, let's go on a quick commercial break. We'll be right back. It's still Just Vibes. And you're welcome back. It's still Just Vibes. We're having a very deep conversation over here. But we have Betway X music up next. We're going to lighten it up. Now, Betway says, Aye Soko, the Akosombo Dan be big, but Betway's cash out be bigger. Betway is giving you more control over every thrilling bet you place. Enjoy the biggest and most reliable cash out in Ghana on Betway without any hustle. Sign up today on betway.com.gh. Of course, terms and conditions apply. No under 18. Regulated by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. Betway gets way more. And so we're going to head into Betway X music. Now today, what I want you to do is to request a song to describe your first relationship. The very first one.
The back one.
Yes, which probably broke your heart, but you are fine.
You see,
You thought you were going to die, but you are here
You see,
today. So, who's going to go first?
ladies
Yeah,
first.
yeah,
Ladies
okay.
first.
Charlie,
Ladies
controversial.
First. Ladies
Funny.
first. Ladies first.
Anyway, The song is "Call Me After You Hear This" by St. John.
Hey,
Yeah, I didn't know that song.
you should say no, they want time back.
I know.
Right? After
They
she
say
wanted
X.
to go on.
Why?
They say your
Honey,
ex.
call him after you hear this, okay?
Exactly. Yeah, he's trying to say something.
Yeah.
Nice one. I think the song describes the relationship, and that's what I love about this particular question. So we're no further questions to be asked.
Saved.
Fahim.
Me, I go take Godzilla, La Même Gang. You know why?
Why?
Because then the relationship be vibes song.
Oh, you stole my.
Hey, how I
No,
still
you stole my flow. No, man, but you stole my flow.
No,
Which
still
flow?
give it to us. Let's
Alright,
see.
so mine is Thames Vibe Out. Because we were literally just vibing out. Yeah.
What a coincidence.
What a coincidental coincidence. But yeah, Thames Vibe Out.
I love that song.
Yeah,
I'm a
but I'm a
viber today.
But why do you think I need her back?
Why?
Just by the title of the song.
Oh, I mean, if she calls you two things, either you're going to
No, he
remind
think
of-
about the thing really quick, but you know they need them back in.
No, you know, be necessarily like that. But
So
you
if she call you, you don't go pick.
I go pick
You will
up.
be a very toxic
If she
person.
says she won't come, you're there today. You go make she
No,
come.
you know, come.
She know will come, man.
Why don't I believe it?
A
Anyway.
woman they watch now. That's
I
why
know,
they can't
right? Anyway, for me, as usual, I have two songs. First one is Delusional by Chris Brown. Baby,
The
maybe
Lulu
we
was
Delulu.
definitely not the Salulu.
Honey, they should have told me earlier, but if they had told me, I wouldn't have heard. And
Because she was in the Delulu land.
yes, in the Delulu. And then, after that, Thames with Damages. Yeah. Back then when I was a baby girl. But now I'm not a baby girl.
Exactly.
For that. I'm a baby girl for myself, please. Moving on. And so that has been Betway X Music. I think I love our picks today. It's really
Yeah.
given. Yeah, let us know if you enjoyed our picks today as well. Moving on to Sip or Spill. Since we have a new person here, I know I'd have to break it down. But
Let me break it down for you. So sip or spill.
Before you break it down, we're proudly sponsored by Johnny Walker.
Yeah.
Keep walking so you can break it down.
So the breakdown we see, you see the lime. That's the lime that makes you sublime. And only when you rhyme shall you be in the place of the vine. So basically what I'm trying to say is if you don't say yes or you don't comply, you'll be in a space where you have to lie.
Okay, now let me break it down. Even though I thought he was going to break it down. I'm going to ask you a question.
On about Loki for Fibab. Over basically, they'll ask a question. If you do not have a positive answer, that doesn't necessarily suit. If it's not a yes question, you'd have to drink from the lime or squeeze the lime. Every ounce of liquid that's in there, if you squeeze, then take out.
For take all at
Yeah,
once.
for take
Yes.
at once.
We'll be watching.
All at once. If it's a yay answer, you don't. If it's
You
a
tell
nay
us the
answer,
experience.
then.
You get what I'm trying to say?
Got you.
We'll take it.
So the lady will go first so that you understand.
I'm
how
gonna
it is.
slap you right away. Please
all
let
this
him go
violence?
first.
What's all this violence?
Let
Stop
him
the
go
violence.
first. Let's
You know everybody has gone first. Let's go.
Right.
Big goes first.
You know it's
Have
about.
you
Okay.
have you ever been so overprotective of someone you love?
Yeah.
Tell us.
I almost fought a guy for my sister once. Yeah.
I don't think
what
that is what
happened?
she
It was.
I was looking more at girlfriend, but I know you're going to tell me
You
you've
said
not
loved
dated
one.
before.
You didn't specify.
Okay, so girlfriend, I'm specifying.
Yeah. So it's not his girlfriend.
Yes.
But you know I've not dated before, so
And
why you told this question my way?
have I ever told you this? I don't believe it. After the amount of Yakubu you've done in your life, you should have settled with one person. At least once.
Oh my God! Please clip this, please. Oh God! Oh man, I'm
And
sorry.
I really don't mean it in a bad way, but every time you come here and tell me that you have not dated before, like it
Oh my God! Oh no! Oh Charlie! Charlie! You know the first.
English or Spanish.
He's lying to me.
English or Spanish? I swear.
He's lying to me. Why are
you
you
know the
lying
first.
to me?
But yeah, I've even lost my train of thinking now thoughts. Yeah.
Why are you lying to me?
But what was I about to say? Sid?
Oh, Charlie, Issy, hey,
Have I
Issy
had to
booking
Be overprotective
of
over your girlfriend.
my girlfriend?
Yes.
Something she know they exist. They are will protect them.
Okay.
Maybe
Let's
make
go
her- make
back
her
to your
squeeze my
sister.
line.
Let's go back to your sister. Tell her.
You shoot me, finish. You want me to tell a story? I'll squeeze my line.
Squeeze this. Let him squeeze this line.
But
please.
wait.
So I said they give you 2 lines, but with the one, okay, so the one is understand now. Please let's continue.
Fine.
No. I'm sorry. Oh,
We're waiting for you to squeeze your line, bro.
But why didn't give you 2 though? Like,
Now you talk the truth.
Fahim.
like,
Fahim.
yeah.
No
Have
reaction.
you ever been heartbroken?
Oh yes.
What happened?
Hey Charlie, I have to say what happened.
Yes.
Oh damn it, man. So I photo him.
Real quick.
Oh, I haven't been heartbroken before. The line be like, I've
Don't
the line.
lie.
Okay.
It doesn't work like that.
Have I
Take
been
the line.
heartbroken?
Take the line.
No,
take
it
the
doesn't
line.
work like that. Have you said yes, and so let's go.
Issy.
We want to keep it honest.
Me don't want break up. We are Bob heartbreak.
That's what that happened. Did you lose yourself? What happened? Like after the breakup,
Oh,
like you were
like-
heartbroken. How did that make you feel? What was your reaction?
It wasn't broken for like the longest time. I just felt like there was a hole that needed to be mended or filled.
How did you
Filled?
feel it?
There was a hole that needed to be filled.
Pickles.
How
Oh
did
my
you
God.
feel it?
Pickles.
Focus on me.
Yeah.
How did you feel it?
With cream. I'm joking.
Oh,
It's
Pride Month, guys. No, you know he. Yeah, rainbow. Rainbow.
How did I feel it?
How do you feel it?
I guess Phil. How did I feel? Okay, I guess back to my initial answer. Friends. That's
Okay.
the only way.
Your friends were filling the hole that was empty.
Bro,
Pickles,
stop this.
Let it.
Hey, yeah.
Are you guys hearing
Be
me?
quiet for the rest of the show. English or Spanish?
You're overthinking. Let's keep it moving, okay? Thank you very much. Paddy, finally to you. Have you ever gone through your lover's phone? Your girlfriend's phone?
Oh yeah.
What happened? Why did you do it? Did you have peace of mind after that?
Obviously no.
The guy said obviously no. He said obviously no. Tell her what happened.
Damn, what a question.
So
Are you okay?
are we safe?
Are you okay? Are we safe?
Oh, let him finish. Let
Okay.
him finish answering. But my
You
guy's
know,
not
you know the
okay.
situation where you have something that you have something at the back of your mind, but you're not too sure.
You want to find
You
out.
just wanna find out and also have a point where anytime something comes up, you could use that as an evidence or something like that. So yeah, I was just
and
curious
so
to.
and then that's why you did it.
Yeah, just-
and then you found out
She's talking to random guys, so like yeah.
wasn't one.
No, I mean people are perceiving her. I mean, you normal woman, dear Charlie.
No, but no, I want to understand it. Is it like maybe she was chatting with different
I mean,
guys and she was
she-
letting each of them know that she's exclusive with them, or she was just like having like normal conversations with boys who like her? There's a difference.
Normal conversations with boys who like her.
So
but
what upset you about it?
She proves, or she portrays us.
She likes them too.
No, come
Okay.
on. She portrays us like she got nothing like that going on, you know.
That she
And,
doesn't have a boyfriend.
no boyfriend, but
But she acts like there's nobody
it
texting her like that. So,
yeah,
okay.
like she's
Oh, okay.
she
Pretending
that
like
too
no
holy
one.
be, you know. Obi abanye ba.
Visible.
Oh
You're
yeah, no.
afraid of them.
Oh yeah, no. You know.
Because this is the 21st century, the Gen Z, Gen Alpha
You know, right,
situation.
yeah.
Everybody's in everybody's DM, unless you close their DM.
Exactly. So me, I just didn't like the fact that she did claim like nothing is actually
she
going
lied.
on. She doesn't lie.
Yeah, in a way.
Yeah, in a way. It's just
Yeah.
not like a huge lie that you can be upset about. But
Yeah, but yeah, that was. I
so
wasn't.
how did that make you feel after?
No, I wasn't so desperate to. I mean, find
you
out
didn't like
you
it like
know,
that.
Oh come on.
You were heartbroken.
No, not really. Me, I know say guys, it takes
Spoon,
some, you know,
cement.
but just to just grab some evidence one side, so say Chinabi. With them,
I
so
see.
I knew this and this was going on and all of that.
I see. I think I get it. Anyways, today we've had a very intense conversation. And like Pickle says, I'm sure we'll need more time to dissect it. And I'm sure we'll do that after the cameras go off. But this has been another beautiful episode of Just Vibes. Thank you guys so much for coming through.
Peace out.
Adios.
No, relax. I said thank you. Then you say welcome.
Okay.
Welcome. You are very much welcome.
Welcome.
Welcoming.
Now, kindly let us know where to find you on social media because there's a lot of fans and people out there that want to reach out to you.
Oh yeah, so it's BXGGLES Biggles on all platforms. On some type shit.
Okay,
Yeah.
Fahim.
Fahim Dumba everywhere. TikTok is I am Dumba.
Okay, and Paddy.
Inshura Bapadi.
What?
Inshura Bapadi.
Everywhere. Great. I'm
What
sure
did you
you know
say?
my
Intra
name.
Inshuraba.
Inshuraba, okay.
Yeah. What did you hear?
Inchurapa. I was like,
That's okay. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this episode. The Vibes Branch is coming up soon.
Yeah.
Planning and plotting
Yeah.
is going to come up very soon. So make
Yeah.
sure you're tuned in. When it's time to give out the tickets, you know exactly where it's going to be happening and get your tickets so you can come and jam with myself, the cast and crew of Just Vibes, because I know it's going to be a hell of a party you do not want to miss. My name is Sofwa. Keep watching Just Vibes. I love you. Adios.
Bye.
Just Vibes is brought to you by Johnny Walker, 2131, Betway, and Flame Condoms.